Hey, welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. You know, some people over here think I'm rich, but I'm not. I'm rich, but not in the way that they think I am. And I want to talk a little bit about that and why it's good to be humble over here. Because there are rich people here. And when you come over here and you try to flex, they look at you like you're stupid. I'm middle class here. I live the same middle class lifestyle as I did in America. I'm earning anywhere between $4,500 and $5,000 US dollars a month. I know what the Philippine Statistic Authority says. It says I'm considered rich over here, but no, it's still the same $4,500 in my hands. And I'm going to spend it the same way as I do in America. Let's talk about this. Being alive and having my health and strength, a beautiful family around me, and friends from all over the world, that's what makes me rich. But I'm not wealthy. With a Western mindset and coming from America, $4,500 every month would never make me wealthy. It doesn't matter that I have a little bit more than a lot of the people that I go around. That doesn't make me rich. That $4,500 can only go so far as my Western spending habits and my Western mind will take it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm making the video because people want to flex over here. They want to look down on people who have less money than they have, not realizing some of the richest people on the planet live here in the Philippines. I'm not even rich in comparison to my neighbors. There's a young guy who lives next door to me, a young businessman, whose money dwarfs me. He's buying lots around here like they're going out of style. So that's how I'm able to be humble. Yeah, they see me give away a lot of money because I give away, I used to say 50%, but it's really somewhere around 35% of my money, my YouTube money, I give it away. And so when people see that, especially the locals, they think, well, this guy must be rich. Well, if I'm able to share my blessings, yeah, that does make me rich, but you'll never see me walking around here with my chest poked out, my nose stuck up in the air. And, that can play both ways when people think you're rich. It can be good because you're going to be invited to places, you're going to meet people that, you normally wouldn't meet. But at the same time, the bad guys could be watching. And I think what saved me is the fact that I'm pretty sure I've helped the bad guys. I've helped somebody in their family. And I don't even know why I made this video today. I guess because, I see so many videos, am I rich in the Philippines? Well, if you're not rich in your country, you're not going to be rich over here. I just want to let you know that. So I've always advised guys, I suggested to men and women who come over here, whatever lifestyle you live in there, if you really want your money to go further, then transfer that same lifestyle over to here. If you 3-star there, be 3-star here. Don't all of a sudden come over here and I'll say, yeah, rent is cheap. I was paying, $2,500 there. Now I can pay $800 here. So I'm going to pay $1,000. Because you can look rich, you can pretend rich, but it's going to catch up. Somewhere that money's going to even out, ladies and gentlemen. Either your lifestyle, either your food, either your furnishings and all of that. It's going to level out because you're the same person. And that money's going to be the same, and it's going to spend the same in your hand in America as it does over here in the Philippines. I promise you it will. I've known it. I got a friend, Angelo. He's the only one that's ever been honest. He said, yeah, I spend the same amount of money, Cal, in the Philippines as I do in Canada. I'm just saying, guys, be humble when you come over here. Rich is relative. It has a lot of different meanings. I consider myself rich, but not in the way that y'all think I am. I'm far from being wealthy with money. But the other rich, I'll take that. Being able to come and go as I please. Being able to go to bed when I want, to get up when I want. It'll fool you because you see me going to places like, flying to Vietnam. It doesn't cost much to go to Vietnam. I believe my round trip ticket was about $200. And you see me going to Boracay for 4 or 5 days. Then I sent Marilyn and our daughter there for 4 or 5 days. It doesn't cost a lot to go to Boracay anymore. And so it fools people. And, you see me every week, I'm spinning the wheel. And, to the outside world, they'll look and they'll see his house and they'll say, this guy's rich. No, I'm not rich, guys. I'm not rich at all. And because I wasn't rich over there. Yeah, the stress is less over here. I don't have any rent to pay. And, I've learned some valuable lessons from living in the Philippines. Things that I can do here that I couldn't do there. Just about everything that I have here, I pay cash for it. So I don't have any bills. I'm not going to recreate the lifestyle I was running from over there. Buying things on credit, because you can get things on credit here. You can get them through your girlfriend. When I first met Marilyn, long before Sunshine Shows and all of that, I had her trade in her motorcycle and get, I forgot what she had, but I bought her a Honda Click 155. And she bought that on installments. But that was the last time we did that. So yeah, people think I'm rich here, man. Certainly the local people, a lot of people think that guy's rich. Look at the money he's giving away. He's got to be rich. Just like Saturday night coming up, it's my 6-year anniversary. I want to take a second and thank y'all for 6 years on YouTube. I talked about YouTube and the parameters and everything the other day. When I look back, I see how fortunate I am. A whole lot of luck goes into that, guys. That's what keeps me humble. There's no sense in me beating my chest even about that, but I want to thank y'all. 6 years is a long time on here. And I really stay at an even keel is what I try to. I've got a great core group of viewers and subscribers, which is what you need really to be successful on YouTube. And Saturday, I'm going to spin the wheel 7 times. 6 times, remember it's my 6-year anniversary. The first 6 times is going to be for 1,000 pesos each. And then the 7th winner is going to win 6,000 pesos each. See, that's a lot of money, to some people over here. And so they look at me like he must be rich to be able to give away 6,000 pesos. That's only $100 right now. Okay. The people who are really rich over here, see, Filipinos know rich for real. They don't really even think I'm rich. They don't think you rich. You see all these videos saying, yeah, I'm rich in the Philippines. Are you rich? And they think we're rich. They really don't, man. They know what rich looks like. There's people over here who are filthy rich. And they see it every day because the rich people, as you can see, if you look out here, live right next to the regular people. And they know the business people. They know the entertainers. They know the politicians. They know the old money, guys. And you ain't got it like that. And even if I had it like that, I wouldn't show it. I wouldn't show it. But yeah, I'm rich, but not in the way that you think I am. And I'll take this rich over that other rich any day. What did Biggie say? More money, more problems. It's true. And yeah, people, they see me on the street, they stop me, they ask me for money. I did that to myself because of my channel. And I get messages all the time in my Sunshine Shoulders Facebook Messenger of people asking for money, and I just politely tell them, hey, I'm not a charity. You know, I wish I could help everybody, but it's not possible. So that's why I created the spin wheel. And I tell them how to get involved with that. But this video is going to help you. Don't walk around here like you better than people over here, man. You're really going to look stupid. They know what rich is. And you're not rich. If you wasn't rich over there, you're not going to be rich over here. I'm talking about in money. There's other ways to be rich. So if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find it in your heart to help somebody. This is going to go over people's head because that's the one thing you think. That's why you ask me over and over, how much does it take for me to live over there? Oh, I've got $5,000 a month. I'm going to live like a king. Yeah, that $5,000 can go further once you understand this peso economy and once the dust settles, because you're still the same person. That $1,000 in your hand in America is going to spend the same way as the $1,000 over here. So just calm down, man. Be humble. I tell you, man, your life is going to be a whole lot better. You're going to have less problems. You're not going to attract the people that you're trying to stay away from. See, that's another thing. When guys ask me about their profile on these dating sites, I say, man, don't be in front of the Benz. Don't be in front of the big house that you got over there and all that with your suit and tie on there like that. If you're middle class over there, you're going to be middle class over here. And just because I got a little bit more money than the people who come around me, it doesn't make me rich, guys. I'm not even rich compared to my neighbors. Their wealth dwarfs me. I look stupid walking around here like I'm rich. Find in your heart to help somebody. Not a day goes by that I don't help somebody. This is the reason I got the tag that I'm rich. Because I give away so much, man. If I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. And don't do anything stupid, man. Flexing, man, ain't gonna get you nothing, man, but some sore muscles. That's all. You're not rich. If you're not rich over there, you're not going to be rich over here. Being middle class over here, man, is a good life. As you can see, I'm middle class here. I'm not even upper middle class. No matter who it's relative to. There's a subdivision, 3 subdivisions right next to each other. South Villa 1, 2, and 3. I can't even afford to move over there. Well, I look like walking around here like I'm somebody. But I tell you what, I am rich. I got my health and strength. I'm 63 years young. I could run a marathon if I want to. I don't have high blood pressure. I'm not on any medications at all, ladies and gentlemen. I can get it up whenever I want to. That's my woman in there. I got a loving family, man. I got friends from all over the world. See, that's what makes me rich.
Boots on the ground, don't do nothing stupid. Give that man his flowers, a tribute through music. If I don't know nothing, I know one thing.